Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman. I hope all of you are doing well out there. Today I'm going to be doing a psychic reading on the presidential election, which is going to happen in November of 2020. And I'm going to be focusing on the energy surrounding Joe Biden and President Trump. A lot of you have asked for me to do a reading, so I'm going to start with Joe Biden, then I'm going to shuffle cards and get into President Trump. So the first card that I got here is the Page of Wands. This feels like it's good news for Joe Biden. I feel like he may be receiving some, a lot of support right now during the election, during his campaign. I mean, he's going to be feeling like he's got a lot of good news from the polls out there, from the polls, right? The media. There's a lot of good news surrounding him regarding, where he stands with the presidential race right now. That's kind of like given, but the cards are revealing this as well. So the next card I got here is the Three of Swords. So for me, it tells me when I pull that card for Joe Biden, it makes me feel like there's heartbreak or there's something that's not the outcome that he would have expected to be getting. So while the numbers look great right now on polls and whatnot, it looks like there is some kind of heartbreak over the next few months leading up to the election. Because remember, this reading, when I pulled the cards and I shuffled, I did this off camera for Joe Biden. It was all about the, what was going to be the energy surrounding him becoming president. And then I got the Five of Cups. So with the Five of Cups is the next card. It's heartbreak. I want you to look at this again. Five of Cups and then the Three of Swords. For me, the Five of Cups represents kind of like loss, kind of like feeling emotionally like there's a big loss, a big blow here. Then we have the Queen of Swords. So somebody is going to be very vocal during his campaign leading up to the actual election day. There is going to be a lot of female energy surrounding supporting Joe Biden. And I feel like ultimately he has a lot of support from his family and from his partner. So I get that as well. I feel like with the Nine of Cups, he doesn't really have to even run. He could be content just being, where he's at right now in his life without having to run for president. But I feel like for this, this was all kind of like strategic, and I feel like in many ways they have put him up to running, because when I tune into him, I don't necessarily feel like he wanted to run. This feels almost like an agenda of some sort that he would be running. Now with the Eight of Wands that I have here, there's a lot of communication, a lot of things that are going to be exposed leading up to the actual day of the election. There's going to be a lot of confusion. I keep hearing confusion. So whatever is going on, it's going to be a lot of confusion regarding this, okay? I feel like this is speaking about the election results. People are going to claim that the ballots were not counted, regardless of who wins this election, which I'll get into that in a moment, right? They are going to be confused. There's a lot of confusion that's going to take place during and after the election. A lot of upset people. With the Hierophant here, it's almost like the Hierophant for me represents like it could represent a leader, but it could also represent almost like a spiritual experience. Like a lot of people see him as their leader right now. They see him as a potential candidate, like a presidential candidate already, and ready. People can see him as a future president. But there's a lot of things with with this card here, with the Six of Cups. There is a lot of going back to the past. Somebody from the past is going to be coming to the present. Things that were done in the past is what I keep feeling is going to be coming into the present. So overall, just by judging by the cards that I have here that I've pulled so far, I don't need to pull too many. I had done a prediction that President Trump was going to win. But based on the cards that I'm getting right now regarding Joe Biden and this election, it doesn't look good for him, even though the numbers I know are being reported and show something entirely different. Again, this election could take many twists and turns, and that is what Spirit is wanting me to convey. So now I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to pull some cards for President Trump, and I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to show them to you guys. So don't come for me in the comments. I'm just the messenger. I'm not for one candidate or the other. I'm neutral. I have to be neutral for all of this. And I know that a lot of people are going to be upset, that I'm possibly wrong. And I pray, that, that whoever you want gets elected. But I'm doing this video because a lot of my rays of light have been concerned and have wanted me to do the video. And I've kind of procrastinated that, doing this video, because I don't like doing political stuff and getting into the political stuff on my channel. Because it's a very... it's not my forte. It's not my territory to really focus on military. I'm sorry, military on actual political standpoints and viewpoints. I don't believe mixing that. Okay, so one card popped out already. Just shuffling. I hope all of you are doing well today. I hope everybody is doing well. And I hope you're staying cool, because, honey, it is hot outside. It is super hot. It's been in the 90s. I'm so over summer. I'm ready for winter. I really am. Okay. Okay. All right, so the first card I got for Trump regarding this election, this whole, point from right now up until the election, is the Ten of Pentacles. So he's focused on the economy. Something is centered around the economy, him coming through in some way to maybe help the economy further. But there's a lot of focus on the money right now. It could be money towards the campaign, money towards that. The next card I got is the Chariot. So it's almost like he's moving forward in this election, moving forward potentially to be reelected. Okay, I know that this is not what a lot of people want to hear, and probably a lot of people will be clicking off by right now. But don't click off yet. Wait, I got some more cards to cover here, okay? What I get here with the Chariot, it's like it's a progression moving forward. Again, there could be many interpretations to this, but with the Chariot, it's like someone that is moving forward through scandals, through all the attacks that he's been receiving. Because President Trump is being attacked a lot, and he has been getting a lot of heat for the handling of this coronavirus, right? Then we got the Lover's card. To me, this could symbolize his relationship with Melania and happiness, but it also, for me, it represents the love that some of the people have for President Trump, his supporters, people that see him as their leader. And then, again, with the Chariot and then the Lover's card, I feel like Spirit is saying love will conquer all, but it's weird because I know a lot of people will be looking at this and saying, well, this has got to be about a relationship. But I feel like this is more about his relationship with the people that support him, people that are in law enforcement, people that are in the military, people that are Republican. There's going to be a lot of people coming out. We've heard it before. He said it, silent majority. There are going to be a lot of people that are coming out. So I get here, the next card I got here is the Two of Pentacles. With the Two of Pentacles, it's almost like an indecision here. So again, I feel like this is talking about the election. There's going to be a lot of twists and turns. I keep hearing unexpected results. So, unexpected situation that comes up around this and after the election. I get the King of Cups, which would be him in the leadership position that he is in. And I feel like, again, he feels emotionally fulfilled in so many ways. Regarding and kind of sure of himself. Again, this is going back to his, his ego. We all have ego. And then I get the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like a symbol of change, right? Change is coming, but is the change that's coming, that's the question, is this the change that's coming of him not being reelected and Joe Biden taking office, or could this signify him having the positive results? Typically when I see the Wheel of Fortune in a reading, I feel, especially like in a celebrity reading, I feel like it indicates good luck towards the situation at hand. Then the Fool card means that it's almost like if he does end up getting reelected, he has there's a lot of uncertainty because a lot of people are going to be very upset. We've seen riots with Black Lives Matter, but there's going to be so much more uproar if he is indeed reelected. So again, and then I get here with this is the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Pentacles, it's almost like someone that is kind of considering their fortune, their money, the economy as well, like decisions, a lot of decisions. The Hangman tells me that he's almost like trapped in a situation. So even though he is president and he's been, doing what he's been doing for the last 4 years, or 3 years, and however, if you want to be technical, I don't feel like he's necessarily happy being president, okay? And I have to say this because he has been receiving so much hate and just negative psychic attacks from so many places and people. Excuse me, let me clear my throat as I get further into the reading. And so I see, that he feels kind of trapped in this situation. He doesn't like the fact that he is never going to be accepted. And I think that he's come to that realization that he's not going to be accepted by a lot of Democrats and a lot of people that are not for President Trump. But he's doing this more for the legacy of his family is what I keep feeling. And also because he feels like he will go down in the history books as one of the greatest presidents that has existed. And so the last card I got here is the Four of Pentacles. So again, all about his businesses and his money. I feel like throughout this whole campaign and even through his administration that there's been a lot of focus on the money and his assets, his companies, his interests, investments and properties and stuff. There's still a lot of focus on that. I kind of feel like he misses that part of his life, and he doesn't want to be under a lot of stress, but he knows it comes with the territory, it comes with the job. So I kind of feel like, the cards are showing that it's a very possible situation here where Trump has the upper hand when it comes to the re-election, right? When it comes to this election on November 2020. It shows right now for me, I would say, judging by the cards that I pulled, that, this is the possible case. Now, the thing that I want people to understand, don't be upset if I didn't say, something and you're for one candidate or the other. I'm not choosing or picking sides. I'm just giving you and reading the energy that is of right now, current. I will do an updated reading come around maybe October. I'll do an updated reading then because energy can change. That's the thing that I want people to be very clear. What is shown now can absolutely change down the road because why? People have free will. I have free will, you have free will, everybody has free will, and that can change the outcomes to many things, right? So I don't want you to be upset. I don't want you to start thinking, oh my God, he didn't say what I was hoping him to say. But this is exactly what I am getting regarding this whole election. And I feel like we haven't seen the nastiest attacks as of yet, but we are going to see it as we get into the month of August leading up until November. It's going to get really, really dicey. It's going to get very ugly politically. We're going to see a lot of people rallying and whatnot. So I do feel like on some level President Trump is worried. He is worried, even though he's pretty confident that the silent majority is going to come through. But let me just pull some more cards and see what is coming up overall as kind of like a summary of this where we're at right now regarding this presidential election. So we will see. We will see. Let's see. Just pulling some cards here. Yeah, I'm seeing the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, Justice card, the Justice card, Seven of Swords. So everything, the Two of Swords, a lot of it is pointing towards the Magician, which is trickery. Like, there are tricks that each candidate has up their sleeve. Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you the cards. I don't want to hold them up. The Sun. The Sun is a big indication that there is going to be light at the end of the tunnel, like all of this. And again, the Four of Cups. So there's just a lot of varying energy right now, to kind of be very definitive. On what I see here, I feel like, again, like what I said, it's going to get pretty ugly. But for Biden, I really feel like something from the past is coming back to haunt him. Someone or something from the past is coming back, and it's not something that he expects for it to come back, but it is somehow coming back. I also feel like when I was doing this reading, I kept hearing Spirit say that Hillary, because a lot of people have been asking about Hillary. Hillary was not happy with the way that Hillary wanted a higher position with Obama in office other than what she had. I don't know if she wanted to be vice president or whatnot, but there was something with Obama that Hillary, and I have to do a reading on her, but that's what I heard, and I just wanted to share that because that's something that I heard, that she wanted a higher position than what she had during the Obama administration. But again, I feel like a lot of people are saying but Biden had his chance at being president, at vice president, during the Obama administration. So I feel like people are not really, a lot of them are not wanting him to come back in office because they want someone new. The fact that he had his run, everything indicates right now as the current energy that, again, what I had predicted about 2 years ago or a year ago, that Trump would win the re-election, could possibly be. But again, like when I do psychic readings, things can absolutely change. And just because I pull a certain card doesn't mean that that is the actual outcome, because again, there's a lot of variables at stake. Now, I hope that this reading helped to bring some peace to a lot of people. And for those of you that are upset, I'm sorry, but please keep it very peaceful in the comments. I will block and delete anyone off of my channel that comes from me or that's very aggressive and just nasty to me, because again, I'm coming from a place of love, a place of neutrality, of being neutral, and just giving you the tea, because I know a lot of you are really stressed out right now. A lot of you are wanting to know, and so that's what I have to say and what I'm seeing here. I will be sharing some additional insights on my Patreon, so if you haven't signed up for my Patreon, the link is listed in the description box below, but it's www.patreon.com/Psychic Medium Ray. I also wanted to take this time to announce that I am not accepting any new reading requests. Blessed to the Lord that I'm doing well with my readings, but I've had an overwhelming high volume of reading requests right now. So I'm not taking on any new reading requests. Only thing that is available to, you can still purchase merch off of my website if you want, or my cards, my Starseed Footstep Oracle cards, or my oils or jewelry, etc. The only thing that I'm not offering as far as readings are all the just regular readings, like psychic readings, past life, mediumship, 12-month, year ahead, yearly outlook. I'm not offering those right now. I expect to resume those sometime either August 15th or around mid-August to late August. However, I am leaving up the emergency readings available for anyone who perhaps cannot wait that long and does need immediate answers. Those are available as of right now if you need an emergency reading. That's the only readings that I have available. The reason that I'm doing this is to make sure that I am caught up. I do very different than other people, other practitioners when it comes to scheduling and stuff. Some people are scheduled for months in advance, and this is kind of like what is the situation with me right now. So I want to make sure that all the people that have already paid for readings over the last couple of weeks get those readings out to them before I take on new clients or new reading requests. So I want to thank you again for your patience during this entire time, and I want to thank you so much for being here on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting that red subscribe button, as well as the notification bell icon, and make sure that that notification bell icon is turned to all. That way you can be notified of any future videos that I do publish on my channel. All right, guys, blessings and love and light. Until next time. Bye.